Hey guys, it's Brett. Let me tell you about how Dave Ramsey changed my life completely so that I'm not living paycheck to paycheck anymore. First off, if you don't know who Dave Ramsey is, he's a financial guy. He's got books and courses and different things that I think I have a couple books on the bookshelf behind me. Total Money Makeover. Even got a copy of Financial Peace University. Now, Dave's not paying me to advertise his products. I think they're legit products. I've obviously bought a couple of them, but this is not an advertisement. This is just me telling you how much I enjoy the program, and really I want it to kind of fill you in on what the program actually teaches. Maybe you're looking at this video before you want to buy something, and so this will give you kind of the high-level overview, plus my personal testimonial of how the video helped me. Long story short, he's been preaching the same plan, the same principles for 30 years. He calls them the baby steps. He claims millions of people, I shouldn't say he claims, millions of people have gone through the course. He's got numbers and statistics about how well people have done and things like that. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to teach you what he teaches in the course, and I'm going to try my best to teach it how the course teaches it. I'm not going to put my spin on it. Personally, we did change a couple things along the way. They're not big principal items, but personally, we did change a couple things. But I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to teach the course as Dave teaches the course and how the people on his team teach the course. I'm not certified by them or anything like that. I just wanted to give you an idea of what the course is about. So there are 7 baby steps that he talks about. First is baby step 1, which is save $1,000 emergency fund. So before you do anything, if you're trying to get financial freedom in your life, the very first thing he states that you should do is save $1,000 in your emergency fund. Why does he do that? Because the second that you're trying to clean up your financial life, something's going to happen. Murphy's Law, whatever can go wrong will go wrong, and something bad will happen. The car will blow up, you'll have an ER visit, something like that. And if you don't have a little bit of money to cover some of those things that happen, that pop up, you're just going to be right back to where you started. So before you do anything, the very first step in the baby step is to save up $1,000 emergency fund that should be used only in emergencies. So what's an emergency? Car blows up, can't get to work. Emergency. Slip, break my arm, gotta go to the ER. Emergency. New Call of Duty comes out. Not an emergency. Got invited to a birthday party, need to buy a present.
Not an emergency.
So there's a big difference between what's an emergency and what's not. Unexpected events, that's what the $1,000 for. It's baby step 1. And really the whole theme of Dave's plan is focus on one thing at a time. If you're trying to do multiple things at a time, if I'm trying to save $1,000 but I'm buying stocks on the side and I'm doing this, that, and the other thing, you're not going to do any of it well. You're going to do everything a little bit of half. When you focus on one thing at a time and put all of your energy into it, something magical happens, you're able to get it done. Baby step 1, $1,000 emergency fund. Baby step 2, pay off all debt except the house. Everything.
Car loan, medical debt, student loan, vacation house, boat, trailer, new appliances, new couch, 180 days, same as cash, still debt.
Everything that you owe money on, that you have to pay a payment on at the end of every month, at the beginning of every month, you pay off all of that debt. Why? Because that money, those payments is costing you money. It's costing you interest. You're never going to get ahead if you're paying high interest fees every month. So how do you pay off debt? What do? You list out all of your debts, but you list them in order from smallest to largest, and you pay minimum payments on all of them except for the smallest debt. On the smallest debt, you put as much money as you can muster up, and you pay off that debt as quick as you can. And as soon as that debt is paid off, you then take that amount, whatever you were paying, and you roll it into the second debt. And then you roll it into the third debt, and roll it into the fourth debt. We're not factoring in interest at all. If you're mathematical like me, you'd think, well, wouldn't I want to pay off the highest interest debt first? Technically the math works out like that, but there's a psychological thing that happens when you pay off your first debt and now you're applying the extra money to the second debt. And especially if you've got a lot of debt to work through, this is a little psychological boost that gets you rolling. It's called the debt snowball. And so after you pay off the first one, that snowball gets a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. And so now when you're getting to the 4th, 5th, 6th debt down the list, and you've been working out this for 8 months, 18 months, 36 months, Now you've got some momentum to really crush out those large debts at the end, and it's more of a psychological thing than a mathematical. So there's something to the debt snowball that psychologically keeps people engaged, keeps people on track for the long haul. Baby step 3, save up 3 to 6 months of expenses, not income, expenses. This is for your emergency fund. It is insurance. This money is not supposed to be invested. It's not supposed to make you money. Insurance costs you money, and this is your money.
This isn't money for your next car. It's not money for the down payment on your next house. It's not money to send your kids to college. This money is for emergencies only.
This also is an investment money. You don't park this money in a mutual fund and withdraw it if you need it. This money is insurance. It will cost you money. Not investing 3 to 6 months of expenses is going to cost you money. It won't be in the market. It won't be in real estate. It won't be generating income. But you're going to sleep well at night knowing that if something happens, if you lose your job, if there's some sort of crisis, you don't have to worry about the finances because you did your due diligence and you saved up your 3 to 6 months of expenses. So now you have a cushion to figure it out, build a plan, get your life back together. And baby step number 4, crush that like button. I'm just kidding, but please like, subscribe if you got something out of the video. If you want to stay in touch, drop a comment below. It really helps me, helps the channel get some momentum, and it enables me to keep being able to put out great content and great videos. Baby step 4, 5, and 6, they all go together. They're 3 separate steps, but you do them all at the same time. Baby step 4 is invest 15% of your income into retirement. So that's gross income. You take whatever your income is or your household income. 15% of that should be going into retirement. Ideally, step number 1, you're putting it in a 401k. If there's an employer match, you're getting that back. If you've got money beyond whatever your employer matches, you should put it in a Roth IRA. Roth means, I'll have another video on it. I'll throw a link in the description. But a Roth is after-tax money. So you've paid the taxes on that money. You're putting it into a Roth. That's your next best thing behind a 401k of what you should be doing. Baby step 5 is save up for the kids' college fund. If you have children, start saving money now for their kids' college fund. If I save up $75 every month from my kid when they're born from age 18, they're gonna have 30, 35, 40 grand to go to college with. It's a great thing to hand to them when they get to college. They don't have to worry. They may need more, they might not need it all. If they get scholarships, they can pull that money out. There's no consequences. If they get scholarships, then they can take the money out of their education account and use it for different things. So it's great to be able to provide that for your kids. If you don't have any kids, move right on to baby step 6. Baby step 6 is pay off the house early. In baby step 6, you're living comfortably. It's gonna probably take you years to pay off your house. So you don't need to be as much of a budget hawk as you were in baby step 2 or baby step 3. You can live a little bit more freely. You can take a vacation that you wanted. You can save up cash, buy a new car. But the extra money, when you're looking at going above and beyond what you're already doing as far as retirement investing, as far as saving money for kids' college, the above and beyond money should be going to paying off the house early. Once you've paid off the house early, you're done with baby step 6. Now you move on to baby step 7. Baby step 7, he would say invest, build wealth, build a legacy, and he'd probably say a phrase like get rich and give it away. I believe in the plan. It's worked for me. It's worked for 5 million other families. We did it. We stuck pretty close to the principles. We modified it a little bit to meet some things that came up and things that happened along the way just naturally. But ultimately, our life is better now financially, and we have more peace because we made a decision 2 years ago to make some shifts. And so now we're working on that baby step 4, 5, and 6. We're not living paycheck to paycheck. We have more money in our budget. We have more flexibility. We can plan and dream and cast vision for things that we want to do in the future that cost money. And it's all because we decided to be intentional about our money. So if you're struggling and you're not knowing where your money is, this is a great start. You could check out some of my other videos where I go over budgeting and investing and retirement and emergency funds and things like that. You could also check out a book, Total Money Makeover. Again, I'm just throwing this out there because I think it's a good book. I think it's got great lessons. You can get this for probably 10 or 15 bucks on Amazon. The actual course that you go through, that one's at like $100 or $150, I'm not sure. So if you're just getting your feet wet with this, check out the book. The book's going to teach you everything that the course teaches you. It goes over every step in detail that we just talked about. So the book's a great resource. If you're married and you're not sure if your spouse is going to get on board and they're not a reader, the course may be a great option. There's always courses all over the country. They've got thousands of courses going on at any given time. Maybe you and your spouse bite the bullet, pay the $100, $150, whatever it is, and join the course together. Again, it works for us. I can only go off of our experience. We went from living paycheck to paycheck about 18 months ago to now having a 6-figure net worth. Just simply using, we modified it a little bit, and I'll elaborate more in other videos, but simply using the principles described really helped us get ahead, and I believe it can help you get ahead too. I'll put a link in the description for the Total Money Makeover book. Full disclosure, it's going to be an affiliate link, so I'll get a little bit of the cut, pennies on the dollar of what you pay for the book. I just wanted to disclose that. But other than that, I will receive no other compensation for doing this video. I'm simply doing it because I think it works and I think it'll help you. If you like the video, you got something out of it, be sure to give it a like, subscribe if you want to keep up to date on the channel, and drop a comment below of what topic you'd like to see next. Thanks, guys.